1 is Mr. 1, Joe Tizard. 2, Galapia du Mini, Sam Strong. 3 is Montreux, Tony McCoy. 4, Max Supreme, Adrian Maguire. Number 5, the Gopher, Warren Marston. 6 is Carly Ladd, Peter Ryan. And 7, Arctic Chanter, Richard Johnson. Now Max Supreme, the recent winner of the Kerry National at Listowel, is the 7-4 favourite from 2-1. Montreux's also been backed 7-2 to 3-1, Tony McCoy's mount. Then it's 9-2 Arctic Chanter, 5-1 Galapia du Mani, 8-1 Mr. 1, and the other two at 16-1, Carly Ladd and the Gopher. 18 fences to jump, and Mr. 1 is the first to show with Arctic Chanter, the Gopher on the inside, then Montreux, and there's a dog pursuing them as well. A big black dog, which somebody's managed to turn in the other direction. But as they go down to the second, Mr. 1 and Arctic Chanter, the two leaders. Then Galapia du Mani, the Gopher on the inside. Then the grey Montreux is on the outside. Then a little gap to the other two as they race down the hill towards the turn out of the back straight. Arctic Chanter and Mr. 1 dispute the lead, a couple of lengths ahead of the Gopher, racing on the inside of Galapia du Mani, and in 5th place then is Montreux. The back marker, Carly Ladd. Just in front of that, Max Supreme, the favourite, racing in 6th place, held up by Adrian Maguire. Just under 2.5 miles still to race, and Mr. 1 with the white face and Arctic Chanter jumped the 3rd fence, and Arctic Chanter led over it from Mr. 1, Galapia du Mani, then Montreux, the Gopher, Max Supreme, and Carly Ladd. Here's the first open ditch, and Galapia du Mani put in a very good jump to almost join Arctic Chanter in the lead, then Mr. 1. They're followed then by Montreux and the Gopher, and Max Supreme patiently ridden. The middle of the 5 fences down the home straight, and Arctic Chanter and Richard Johnson out in front of Galapia du Mani over what will be the second last next time, and Arctic Chanter leads with 2 miles to race from Galapia du Mani, then Mr. 1 and Montreux over the 7th. Little to choose between the two leaders there. Arctic Chanter shows just about a neck in front of Galapia du Mani. Then a length away or less is Mr. 1. A length and a half to Montreux, another length to the Gopher, 1.5 to Max Supreme, and a gap of 4 or 5 to Carly Ladd. A long run before they leave the ground again, and Arctic Chanter, the bottom weight, is in the lead from Galapia du Mani. Then in 3rd place, Mr. 1, the top weight. Then the grey Montreux, the Gopher is 5th. Max Supreme, with Adrian Maguire aboard, is well in touch in 6th place, and Carly Ladd just biding his time and closing up a little bit on the others. They jumped 6 fences down the far side, then they've got 5 more in the home straight, and the next 3 fences come up pretty quickly. A plain fence followed by a ditch and another plain one, and Arctic Chanter leads to fence number 8 from Galapia du Mani, who was out-jumped on the inside by Mr. 1, then the Gopher, Montreux, Max Supreme as they come to the second open ditch. Good jump by Arctic Chanter, Galapia du Mani and Mr. 1 dispute second, then Montreux quickly on to the next plane, and Arctic Chanter the leader. Good jump by Galapia du Mani in second. Mr. 1 now off the bridle is third, and they're coming now to what used to be the water. It's now a plain fence, and Arctic Chanter led over it from Galapia du Mani, then Mr. 1, and they're really stretching out these runners now. Max Supreme coming to join Montreux for 4th as they jump 7 out, and Arctic Chanter still in the lead. From Galapia du Mani, Mr. 1 hanging on in 3rd as they jump 6 out. Arctic Chanter not too clever there, but still leads. Galapia du Many on the outside of Mr. One. Max Supreme is creeping closer. Montrose being driven along, and quite a gap after them to the Gopher and Carly Lad, who appear to be struggling. So they've got 4 to jump. Arctic Chanter 5 to jump, rather. Arctic Chanter by a length from Mr. One. Max Supreme improving on the outside. And Galapia du Many between the pair. So these 4 seem to have it between them. They've gone away from Montreux and going very well on the outside. Max Supreme with Adrian Maguire on his comeback ride here as they come to 5 out. Still just Arctic Chanter though from Max Supreme, Galapia du Many and Mr. One hard ridden. A long gap then to Montreux coming to the last ditch. This is 4 out. Arctic Chanter and Richard Johnson on the right. Brush through the top of it. Max Supreme coming up to challenge. These 2 have several lengths to spare now as they come to the 3rd last, and here's Max Supreme on the outside. Arctic Chanter, good jump that time on the inner for Richard Johnson, and now Max Supreme is struggling a little bit with Arctic Chanter going on by about 3 lengths from Max Supreme. They're well clear of Mr. One. Galapia du Many has fallen when in 4th, coming to the last. And Arctic Chanter over clear. It's going to be a double for Philip Hobbs and Richard Johnson as Arctic Chanter, driven out, is going away to win the Mercedes-Benz chase. Max Supreme is 2nd. Then Mr. One is 3rd as they run up to the line. Arctic Chanter is the winner. In 2nd is Max Supreme. Mr. One is 3rd. A big gap then to the Gopher 4th. Montreux is 5th. Then Carly Lad was pulled up. Galapia du Many and jockey Sam Strong on their feet appear to be unscathed. And the result of the Mercedes-Benz Handicap chase is a win for number 1 Arctic Chanter, owned by X Valley Racing, trained by Philip Hobbs and ridden by Richard Johnson.
First number 7 Arctic Chanter 5 to 1. Second number 4 Max Supreme 13 to 8 favourite. And third number 1 Mr. One